You all know that trees are so valuable to us that we cannot live without them, as they give us food to eat and also oxygen to breathe. You all have seen many trees around you. Do you think the color of the leaves in a tree remain the same throughout the year? No, they change according to the seasons. Now, what are the four main seasons in our country? Yes, the four main seasons are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So, when you look at the trees, the leaves of the trees, they change their color according to the seasons. Now, for example, in spring, they are usually light green in color because spring is the time when new leaves come. And in summer, it is green because there is a lot of sunlight. And in autumn, the leaves start falling and the color of the leaves will be light yellow, brown, then shades of orange and all. Then in winter, the green color starts to fade as the days are shorter and there is less sunlight. And you can see that the leaves have turned to brown, red, orange, yellow, etc. So as the chlorophyll goes away from the leaves, the other colored pigments like yellow, red, brown, they all start showing. So according to the seasons, the leaves will also change their color. We will see what the leaves do in the different seasons in this poem, What the Leaves Said. Before we start the poem, let us learn the meanings of a few words from the poem. First one, shadow means shade. Second one, stretch means extend. Third one, gay means cheerful or happy. Fourth one, scarlet means bright red color. Fifth one, russet means reddish brown. Sixth one, weary means tired. Now children, let us read and understand the poem What the Leaves Said. I will recite the poem. Listen carefully. The leaves said, "It's spring and here are we, opening and stretching on every tree." The leaves said, "It's summer, each bird has a nest. We make the shadow where they can rest." Now you can recite the poem after me. The leaves said, "It's spring and here are we, opening and stretching on every tree." The leaves said, "It's summer, each bird has a nest. We make the shadow where they can rest." So, in this poem, the leaves are saying what they do in different seasons. Now, this poem, we don't have the name of the poet. That is why the poet's name is not given. It's just this, they have given it as Anon. Anon means it's a short form for anonymous. That means we don't know who the poet is. We don't know the writer's name. So that is why it is just given anon. That is anonymous. Anonymous means a writer whose name is not known. So here the leaves in the first paragraph, they are telling during spring season, the leaves said, since it is spring season, the new leaves start growing. So they are telling, the leaves said it's spring and here we are. And here are we, opening and stretching on every tree. So since it is spring season, the new leaves start growing and they spread over the branch of every tree. So opening and stretching on every tree. That means to spread their leaves on the branches of every tree, because it is spring season. The new leaves start growing and they spread on the branch of every tree. Now the second paragraph. The leaves said, it's summer, each bird has a nest, we make the shadow where they can rest. So here during summer season, the leaves said, since it is summer, the weather will be quite warm. So every bird has a nest on the tree. And the leaves on the tree, they give shade to these birds which make the nest. They give shade to rest as the weather will be hot during the summer season. So the birds can come and rest on the tree, and the leaves on the tree, they will give shade to these birds. Let us continue the poem, What the Leaves Said. Third stanza. I will recite the poem, listen carefully. The leaves said, it's autumn, aren't we all gay? Scarlet and golden and russet were they. The leaves said, it's winter, weary are we. So they lay down and slept under the tree. Now you can recite the poem after me, children. The leaves said, it's autumn, aren't we all gay? Scarlet and golden and russet were they. The leaves said, it's winter, weary are we. So they lay down and slept under the tree. So now let's understand what the leaves are saying in these two stanzas. So in the third stanza, the leaves said, it's autumn, aren't we all gay? Scarlet and golden and russet were they. So during autumn season, the leaves are cheerful and happy. Gay means cheerful and happy. They change their color. So the leaves change their color to scarlet. That means bright red color, and golden, and russet, reddish brown. So the leaves change their color to bright red, golden and reddish brown during the autumn season. And some leaves, they start to fall one by one during this season. Now in the next stanza, the leaves are telling about the winter season. The leaves said, it's winter, weary are we, so they lay down and slept under the tree. During winter season, the leaves are very tired. Weary means tired. They are very tired. So they lay down and slept under the tree. So the leaves start falling. Most of the leaves, they fall down and they rest under the tree, or they sleep under the tree during the winter season. As I already told you, we don't know who wrote this poem. That is why it is given as anon. That is the short form of anonymous. Means writer whose name is not known. Now that you have read and understood the poem, I will ask a few questions. Try to answer them. First question. In which season do the leaves spread on the branches of trees? Yes. In spring season, the leaves spread on the branches of trees. Question 2. In which season do leaves give shade for the nest of the birds? Yes. In summer season, the leaves give shade for the nest of the birds. Question 3. What colors do the leaves get in autumn season? Yes, the leaves get scarlet, golden and russet when they are in the autumn season. Question 4. What happens to the leaves during winter season? Yes, the leaves are very tired in winter season and they fall down and rest or sleep under the tree. Here is the summary of the poem, What the Leaves Said. You can also read along with me, children. This poem describes about the seasons through the color of the leaves in the tree. Each season, the leaves speak about the changing color of the leaves. The leaves said in spring season, there will be a lot of leaves opening and stretching on the branch of every tree. The leaves said in summer season, each bird has a nest and they provide shade for these birds to rest. The leaves said in autumn season, they are scarlet, golden and russet in color and they are very happy. The leaves said in winter season, they are so tired that they fall down and sleep under the tree. Now let's learn a little grammar. Look at the sentences. First one, the flowers begged for water. Second one, fear knocked on my door. Third one, the tree whispered in the wind. Fourth one, lightning danced across the sky. Fifth one, the cave mouth yawned. Now, in all the above sentences, we can see that human qualities or characteristics are given to non-human objects. Now, look at the first sentence. The flowers begged for water. So, the flower is not a human being. Can it beg for water? Can the flowers beg? No, they cannot do it. But when you read the sentence, the flowers begged for water, you understand that the flowers need water. They are getting dried, so it needs water. So here the non-human object, that is the flower, is attributed the quality of humans like begging. Second one, fear knocked on my door. Now what is this fear? Fear is an emotion. That means you are afraid or scared of something. So can this fear come and knock on your door? No, literally it cannot come and do that. But when you read the sentence, fear knocked on my door, that means you are being scared of something or you are being afraid of something. Now the third sentence, the tree whispered in the wind. Now whispered means to speak softly. Can the trees talk? No, they cannot talk. But when you read the sentence, the tree whispered in the wind, that means the trees are making some kind of noise. When they start moving in the wind, they make some noise, and that is referred to as whispered here. The fourth sentence, lightning danced across the sky. So you can see lightning when it rains or before it rains. Lightning and thunder you can see in the lightning you can see in the sky, and thunder you can hear. Now this lightning is nothing but it is streaks of light which moves very fast in the sky. So lightning danced. Can streaks of light dance? No. But still, when you read the sentence, lightning danced across the sky, you can make out that the lightning is moving as though it is dancing in the sky. Fifth one, the cave mouth yawned. So a mouth can yawn, but a cave mouth cannot do it. But still, we get the mental image of the cave mouth being stretched wide or opened wide. So, in all the sentences here, human characteristics are given to non-human objects. So, the non-human objects in the sentences are flowers, fear, tree, lightning and cave. Now, all these things, they are given human qualities like begging, knocking, whispering, dancing and yawning. So all these activities can be done only by humans. Only human beings can do it. But in these examples, these human qualities are attributed to the non-human objects. So personification means giving human characteristics to abstract ideas and non-human objects. So abstract ideas like fear and non-human objects like flowers, trees, lightning, cave and all. So poets use this figure of speech for emphasis. Emphasis means to give importance to. So personification is when human characteristics or qualities are attributed to non-human objects or abstract ideas. It is used to convey the meaning that an item or a thing has performed an action, when in reality it has not. So here the non-human objects like flowers, fear, tree, lightning, cave and all, we see that the flowers beg, fear knocks, trees whisper, lightning dances, then the cave yawns. So all these activities, literally they cannot do it. But still, we can only get an imagination. We can only imagine that these human qualities are being done by the non-human objects. Personification gives human traits and qualities such as emotions, desires, sensation, gestures and speech. Now you have learnt about personification. Here is an activity for you. So this poem, What the Leaves Said, it personifies leaves. That means leaves which are non-humans are given human qualities or characteristics. So the poet has given a voice to the leaves by saying the leaves said. So every stanza starts with the leaves said. So though the leaves cannot speak, it is given that human quality. Now, pick out few other descriptions given by the poet that personify leaves in the poem. Second main, pick out the rhyming words from the poem. Third main, identify the season each picture depicts. Look at the pictures and identify the seasons. I hope you are ready with the answers for the activity. Now let's check out the answers. First main, pick out few other descriptions given by the poet that personify leaves in the poem. Now, in the first stanza, the sentence, and here are we. The second stanza, we make the shadow. Third stanza, aren't we all gay? Fourth stanza, weary are we, so they lay down and slept under the tree. So the first sentence, and here are we. So the leaves are there in spring. So in the leaves said, in spring we are here, as though they have come in spring. But they cannot walk or run and come, but we only get a feeling that in spring the leaves start growing. So that means, and here are we. So the leaves are personified here as though they are walking or running and coming. Then second sentence, we make the shadow. So the leaves are giving shade. They are making the shadow. Literally they cannot make the shadow, but we get a feeling that they are giving shade. Third sentence, aren't we all gay? So the leaves are asking, aren't we happy in autumn? So the leaves are given the human quality of being happy. Then fourth sentence, weary are we. Weary means tired. So they lay down and slept under the tree. Because they are tired in winter, the leaves will fall down and sleep under the tree or rest under the tree. Second main, pick out the rhyming words from the poem. So in the first stanza, we have we and tree. Second stanza, we have nest and rest. In the next stanza, we have gay and they. Now third main, identify the season each picture depicts. So the first picture shows the spring season. The second picture shows summer season. The third picture shows autumn season. And the last picture shows winter season. I hope you got your answers right. Here is an assignment for you children. First main, answer the following. Question 1. What are the leaves described as doing in the first stanza? Second question. Which stanza tells us that the leaves are happy? Pick out the line that conveys this. Question 3. In which season do leaves give shade for the birds? Question 4. Why are the birds described as lying down to sleep in winter? Second main, write a suitable rhyming word for each of the following. First one, spring. Second one, summer. Third one, slept. Third main, memorize and write the poem What the Leaves Said. Now, children, answer all these questions in your notebook. Thank you.